Hey guys, Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So obviously this is a new divination progress video. I think this is day 14 if I have my days correct. Um, so let's see. I just got 91 yesterday. I'm working on 92. I'm only 433k from it. That's not honestly to me in terms of XP. That's really not too far. I'm gonna probably try and get it by about Thursday, maybe. I think theoretically I could get it later today, like later tonight if I like no lifed it, but I don't think I really want to. There's some other things that I want to do, like dungeoneering, task set stuff. I'm gonna record a video probably later on, about just a review of it. So I'll probably upload that probably later this evening, maybe. I don't really know. It just depends on when I get the time. But I do want to at least do a review video. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, so I got 92 Hunter too, from Chronicle Fragments. Chronicle Fragments, they're so OP Hunter experience. It's almost really nuts. I've gotten like over half a mil Hunter experience on Chronicle Fragments alone. Since like 89 even. It was like maybe 87 actually. But still, that's like a lot of XP, considering. So I do think that that also needs to get a little tweaked. I don't necessarily want them to nerf it really, really bad, but maybe lower the Hunter experience and up the Divination experience you get. I think that would be a fair compromise trade thing. Let's see. One of my friends today asked me if I was gonna go to the desert spot soon. I was like, there's no freaking way I'm moving there. I considered it a little bit at later levels, but just now thinking about it more and more, I'm probably gonna stay here until 95. I get around 70k XP an hour, so here, so, and that's about what you can get at the desert spot. So I mean, I don't really care to do that. Like someone asked me because they've been hearing that it's not worth it to move to the desert spot, which I do think is flawed. I do think they need to fix that. But they said it's like, why is it not worth it? And I'm like, because the wisps there is a concentrated spot of wisps, but it's just so far from the rift that it pretty much shoots your XP, the extra experience per hour that you get by running around. That basically you would gain from going there as opposed to staying here. So it's kind of more just worth it to stay here. Plus the fact that it's just much easier to turn in Chronicle Fragments here, because there's really no convenient way to teleport there. I mean, here, easy, ectophile, 6-stage circuit, done. That's all you have to do with here. And I mean, desert spot, it's really not convenient at all. So either they need to add a teleport there, which I don't think they'll honestly do, but they need to do that, or just no one's gonna turn in Chronicle Fragments there. So that's a really good place if you're gonna go train Hunter via Chronicle Fragments. Do it in the desert. Because people may catch them for the Hunter experience, but people really typically don't go turn them in there, so a lot of people just leave them, especially in, like, high population worlds like World 2 or something. Although there's probably a lot of other people with that same idea, so, just a note. But anyways, let's see. Actually, it was really, I don't know, I was looking through my YouTube channel, like my settings or something, and it was like view additional features, which is like where you check your standings and where you check like what your account is enabled to do, like in terms of like uploading custom thumbnails and like doing off-site linking and annotations and that kind of stuff, and where you can check if like you're a partner, you're a verified partner, or you're just a normal player, or a normal member or whatever. So I was looking through that a little bit, and I noticed at the bottom, because I think everyone knows that you're able to live stream on YouTube. I know Twitch is actually a lot better for it, because I don't believe XSplit is compatible with YouTube, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But anyways, we all know like Twitch is like the main live streaming place. Live streaming on YouTube is not really the best, but my account finally got not well. It said that I was able to do it, and so you have to apply for it. You just like click on a link and it sends, I guess it sends YouTube a message or something that says you want your account to be enabled to do it. And so I sent them that message earlier this morning because I was like, why not? I mean, it'll be nice just to have the capability, even if I don't really do it that often. And I did get accepted earlier tonight, and so my account is now enabled to do live streaming through YouTube. One of the reasons why I actually don't like live streaming very much is just the community, especially on Twitch. Like, I watch a lot of live streams on Twitch, and they're pretty much all female streamers. And I just like look at their chats, and I'm like, do I really want to deal with this? No, I really don't. It's not that I would be offended by anybody or anything. That's not the thing. I wouldn't be offended, but it's just like people ask so many stupid questions and like intentionally try and piss you off, and I feel like I would lose my temper with people, even though I like know that they're just trolling or something. So I just get like super annoyed. So that's one of the reasons why I just don't really stream very much, like ever. Even though I have the capabilities to do it. So I don't really know if I'll be doing a lot of streaming on YouTube at all, but just getting out there that I have the capabilities to do so. Like maybe when I do 99 parties, I may stream it on YouTube or something. So yeah, that's kind of, now live streaming is an option for me because I did get my account enabled to do that. Kind of to me, it's sort of a not really a milestone, but it's an achievement to have a YouTube account that you're able to do live streaming on, because that's not exactly a common thing, honestly. I don't think it's too difficult to be able to be approved for it. I'm not saying that, but I just think that a lot of people just either don't have the capabilities, they don't do it. But anyway, so yeah, I did get enabled for that today, so that was kind of cool. Like I said, I'm gonna probably try later, maybe later tonight or early or tomorrow, or I don't even know, this later in the morning. Cause it's kind of weird. It's like 1:30 right now, so, and I'm probably gonna be just staying up all night. I took a nap earlier, and I don't really feel tired. I hate that. I stayed up that one day. One of the days that I was up, I took like a 3 or 4 hour nap during the day. I was up until like 6:30 in the morning, like just laying in bed, and I could not fall asleep. So I may just honestly just stay up. I don't really have anything else. I don't really have anything else to do, I guess. I might go play a different game. I don't think I want to play RuneScape all night. But, I'm gonna probably just at least stay up on the computer. But, yeah. So, I'm trying to think. My friend did Morning's End Part 2 today, and I was like, that is a bitch of a quest. If they have anything like that on Morning's End Part 3, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. It is one of the most annoying quests. Oh man, I just remembered, he asked me if there was any quests harder than Morning's End Part 2, and I said no, because he'd already done One Small Favor, which is kind of an annoying quest. It's not too bad, but it's annoying, but I forgot to tell him about Elemental Workshop 4. And 3, honestly. But I forgot to tell him about that. Whoops. Because I don't think he's done them yet. So, yeah, Elemental Workshop. Oh, God, those quests are horrible, too. I didn't really exactly even see the point in the storyline of the quests, much less the actual quest itself. Definite kudos to anyone who did that quest without a guide, and just probably even to the people that wrote the guide. Definite kudos to them, because, God, I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it without a guide. I used guides for like every single quest, but still, that's just nuts. So yeah, quests. It was actually really interesting. I never considered ever getting a quest cape. I just did quests to do them, honestly. I only really, like, back in the day, like, long time ago, this like 4 or 5 years ago, I only did quests because I wanted to get the rewards from the quest. Like, I did Monkey Madness to get access to, like, the Dragon Scimitar, because back then it was actually really good, like, in old school RuneScape, where everyone uses Dragon Scimitars, especially in PKing. If they don't have access to whips, or even if they do, they use Dragon Scimitars while, like, Darok PKing or something. I'd only do quests to get rewards. I mean, and then later on, I did just so many quests to get the rewards. I was like, nah, I'm so close. I'm fairly decently close to the quest cape. I might as well just do quests to get it, even if the quest doesn't give you anything really good. But yeah, so quests that I definitely recommend you do. In terms of rewards, while Gothic sleeps, and not because like they're really good like any rewards, but the XP rewards that you get is actually really good, especially if you are going for something like a 99 or whatever. You can get up to 400k XP, and it's a choosable skill. Although I do think there is like a level, like you have to have a specific level or higher to use it. But I mean, I don't remember. I did while Gothic sleep so long ago, I don't remember anymore. But I mean, you can get like 400k XP in any skill. I used it on mining because I needed mining for some quest requirement or something for like Ritual of the Madrat or something. I don't remember. So I recommend doing while Gothic sleeps. I mean, this is, and also keep in mind that this is just if you have the requirements to do it. If you have the requirements to do it and you just haven't done it, I do recommend you do it. Although, if you just don't want to get your levels up, I mean, you don't need to, but I mean the quest benefits are fairly good. Ritual of the Madra, I kind of do recommend doing that one. Mostly because Glaciors is actually a very decent lower level boss. They're not as difficult as some. So and it's a decent moneymaker. It's not amazing, but it's not bad by any means. So definitely recommend at least do that. I think I said the World Wakes, and I don't remember if I did though. So World Wakes, because of sixth age circuit, when you're training divination, is just so helpful when turning in chronicle fragments. I definitely recommend it if you are considering going for anything in divination, to get that, because you'll get more experience from your chronicle fragments, and it's easier to teleport there. Any of the quests that unlock any transportation method, like spirit trees, fairy rings, gnome gliders, any of those quests I do recommend doing. One of the quests actually that used to be one of the big quests to do and now just really isn't anymore, in my opinion, is Recipe for Disaster. So basically, unless you're going to be doing Dominion Tower, it's really not worth much anymore. I mean, people used to do that quest to get Barrow's gloves, and while Barrow's gloves are still decent, War Priest gloves are better than Barrow's, and so if you get the War Priest gloves, there's really no point for you to get Barrow's gloves unless you just like want to have them or something. So or I guess you don't, if you don't have 75 defense, not better, but they're higher tier glove. So I don't know exactly what their stats are at 7 when you're like at 70 defense or something, so I'm not entirely sure about that. But if you can get your hands on War Priest, then you can use them to their full potential, definitely. I mean, Recipe for Disaster isn't as big of a deal as it used to be. I don't think Nomad's Requiem is as big a deal as it used to be. I mean, people used to always do it for like the Soul Wars capes, and the extra zeal for XP. Definitely Void Stairs back is not as helpful as it used to be, because Karasi's just like died. I actually even got rid of my Karasi because I never use it. I mean, I didn't really use it too much before either, but obviously, since there's no spec anymore, Karasi is really just not worth anything. So people just don't really, I mean, there's really almost no point to do it unless you want to find Pest Queen in Dominion Tower. Which, I mean, it's kind of sad that it has to be that way, but, you know, whatever. I'm trying to think, what other quests? Legends quest and a Regicide I would recommend doing if you plan on doing clue scrolls, because they have doing those quests unlocks a couple of spots that you may get for coordinates for clue scrolls. So I definitely would recommend doing those if you plan on doing clue scrolls, because that way you just don't have to like put all this effort into a clue and then get that one and you're like, crap, I don't have that quest done. But there's a lot of quests also that just really aren't, to be honest, unless you're going for Questscape, aren't really worth doing. I mean, there's a lot of them like that, but, yeah. That's really what I would recommend in terms of quests, honestly. A lot of quest rewards are a lot of convenience sake things, which I actually still recommend just to do them for convenience sake, especially, like I said, transportation methods. Fairy rings are just so helpful. Spirit tree is a little less helpful, but they still are, good. They help you during farming if you plan on doing if you do farming. But anyways, guys, I do think that I'm done rambling. I'm gonna probably record and upload a Dungeoneering task set review video later. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks.